Hello everyone, my name is Ray, and today we're here to play This Is Some Bullshit. Look at this right quick. Look at my level. 65. We were what, 54 at the end of the last episode? I had to go up 11 levels to get 2 defense upgrades, and I did use a defense up, so now my defense is 38 instead of 33. Yeah, no, terrible. My defense is actually higher than Donald and Goofy's at this point, which is good because they're dying in like 2 shots. I'm actually about to level up again, but I figured while I was trying to get those 2 defense upgrades, I would try and get a new weapon for Donald and Goofy. Sora's still rocking out with the Divine Rose, but Goofy here now has the Defender, which is an item that's left behind by defenders, as it says, raises max MP by 1, whatever. It's the strongest one he's got so far, and it increases his MP, so I figured why not. The downside is it's not very big. I think it still kind of counts as the bigger ones, as far as like defensive capabilities and all that other stuff. But yeah, I need to give him another thing too. And then Donald got the Wizard's Relic, raises max MP by 2, and it is by far the strongest thing he's got so far. Well, a couple things I want to show you guys. I realized that I hadn't been showing off some of the Heartless. I don't care about the characters 1 and 2, fuck them. But the Heartless here, I wanted to show you guys you guys have seen the Search Ghost before, obviously. I've killed 140 of those guys. Then we've got the Grand Ghost. I'll show him off later, but he is the exclusive Heartless to, the world exclusive Heartless to Monstro. I don't know what the heck they're technically called. I don't know if they even have a classification, Super Heartless or something. But in this game, there is a Heartless that is exclusive to every single world. The exception being, where is he? This guy, Pink Agaricus, whatever, because although he shows up in Atlantica, he's the only like exclusive Heartless to show up in Atlantica. He also shows up in Tarzan's world, the Deep Jungle. So this one technically isn't an exclusive because it shows up in 2 worlds, but as far as I know, it's the only one that shows up in more than 1. This is the Angel Star. We saw that last time. We've only defeated 1, and I think it's kind of nifty that it counts that because in the original Kingdom Hearts game, it didn't count the defeats of the monsters or the enemies in the Colosseum. So that's kind of neat. You guys have seen the Wyverns before. I showed them off. He's kind of cool looking. He's like, what is he? So kind of like off red, brick red, orange kind of thing in the original game. I like his design choice in this one. The only difference is the color. Defender. I killed 297 of these guys and got 2 of their shields. It's actually kind of annoying because I got 2 of them in the same grouping. I fought the defenders. There was the last group of 3 that I was fighting in the area in Traverse Town, whatever, and then it ended up dropping 1 from one of them, and the 3rd one I killed dropped another one, so that was kind of annoying. And you got the freaking wizard. I killed 523 of these things before I even saw his Wizard's Relic. Absolutely ridiculous. This is what I was talking about last time. Immensely powerful, Heartless. Large strength to trample enemies and repel most attacks. This guy, we've seen him. He was in the Dark Depths. And it's kind of cool because this is the Destroyed Behemoth, a greater behemoth subspecies. It has extraordinary strength, unparalleled to that of the behemoth. Despite its appearance and size, it shares the same weaknesses as the standard archetype. So this guy here is apparently stronger than the behemoth? I guess, because it says unparalleled to that of the behemoth, extraordinary strength. So this one is tougher than the regular behemoth. But it's basically the same freaking guy. There's another behemoth subspecies that we'll see later on. What else haven't we? Sneak Army. Again, cool because we have the Stealth Sneak here. We fought that one in Deep Jungle, then we got the Sneak Army here. Hardly similar to, but more powerful than the Stealth Sneak. And they are basically the same thing. But they also didn't have a different whatever, a different classification in the original Kingdom Hearts game. But we are going back into the Hades Cup. There's really no reason for us not to at this point. Enter together from the 29th seed. I believe we can get past the next group of enemies now with our soldiers here, if you will, literally as powerful as they're going to get. I mean, pretty cool. Just killed that guy in 1 shot. Killed most of these guys in 1 shot. Yeah, these guys, it's weird. Just literally 2 strength upgrades, or 2 defense upgrades, and I'm not taking nearly as much damage as I used to, and I'm killing most of these dudes in 1 shot, so I will take that. Sora with the Reckoning. Like, really? You're gonna tell me 6 of these dudes got past Yuffie? That's why I've said before, like, I don't think this stuff is based off of, like, see, these guys are super annoying for the time trial version. There's several fights that have teleporting enemies. There's a lot of fights that have overall teleporting enemies. And Sora, the main goal of this is to get past the next 2 boss seeds. For the simple fact that Sora is going to get a new weapon once we get past the next boss seed, the one that I was worried about fighting last time because of my lack of defense. And then the one after that is going to give us Gravity Combo Plus, really. Is going to give us Gravity's final form. We're getting past the 4th seed boss. Like I told you guys before, there's no way that this is just a bunch of Shadow Heartless. There's no way that this stuff is arranged by a strength, because obviously then if that was the case, like the last like 6-7 seeds would just be boss characters over and over again, which would actually be kind of interesting sitting down thinking about it. And I wish I understood how magic damage is calculated in this game, because I was originally led to believe that it depended on the amount of magical bars that you had, which I had mentioned earlier in this playthrough, but that's not entirely the case, because Sora currently has less magic bars than Donald, but he does more damage magically than Donald does, currently. Okay, not bad. I see you, big dog. You missed, but, you know, keep up with that Lucky Charms, player. Let me talk to you real quick. Okay, that was a nice little exchange between friends. What's good, everybody? How's everybody doing, by the way? You see those crudely drawn hero dudes on the back of the thing? Yo! Opposite armor. What's up, baby? I actually do want to take out these stupid dark balls first. Okay, well, since you want to make this all about you, we can give you a little bit of attention. We are still taking some decent damage. I've got my magic set up to where I can heal up and I have my defensive spell, but I don't really use the defensive spell in these... Oh dear lord. I don't really use the defensive spell in these little groupings until I get to the seed bosses. Reason being, oh my god, reason being that it's going to take up too much of my magic. And I do have Ethers and all that other crap, but I don't tend to like to use those in the actual, like, tournaments. Thank you. I wish I understood why sometimes your attacks do damage to certain body parts and certain things, like the stealth sneaks. Or I guess the sneak armies, like this. This thing clearly was dead, but it wasn't. Yeah, I don't understand. I really just... like the stealth sneak, the sneak army, you have to do a certain thing. You have to wait once it becomes visible. If it is possible to kill him, I've done it before. It is possible to kill him while he's still invisible. But once he turns visible, you have to wait for the little bastard to do his little attack, eye laser thingy McDoodle, and then you can kill him. I don't understand what the difference is. Kill him! Oh, come on! Destroyed, my dude. For Daisy. Are they next or? Thank you. I always try to go for the teleporting enemies first. I like to keep that in my mind as kind of like a little training thing, if you will, to prepare me for the time trials, because when you do the time trials, yeah, they're next. Because when you do the time trials, you have to have that mindset. Trust me when I tell you, even if they're kind of out of the way or inconvenient to go after, you want to go after them first, because it's, again, it's a time trial. You have a time limit, and it will take you much longer. Let me just heal up right now. It'll take you much longer to get through each round if you let the teleporting enemies just teleport all over the place and soar around and stuff. Cloud and Leon. Go after Cloud first. It's over. The reason I say go after Cloud first is because, first of all, he's got less life than Leon does. Second, his stupid little invincibility thing that he does later on is super freaking annoying. Plus, you have a lot of opportunities to counterattack into him and get some magic back, as you can see I'm trying to do now. And now, yeah, dude, this isn't going to be nearly as difficult as I thought it would be. Yep, there. That stupid thing he does. And plus, he's a lot less troublesome to deal with. Leon is. Once you get Cloud out of the way, the fight's basically over. I'm sorry, any Leon fanboys out there. In this game anyway, Cloud is easily the superior fighter. Easily the superior fighter. Oh, okay. I don't know who healed me, but I appreciate it. Yeah, and plus, Cloud is much easier to deal with when he spams his little, what is it called, like Sonic Strike, I think? When he spams that attack, he's much easier to deal with than Leon, but for the most part, Leon's just easier to deal with as a whole. You don't need a specific strategy with Leon. Try and block Cloud's attacks and then counterattack on them, like with your actual block attack. But with Leon, he does this thing where you can lock him into an attack formation where he basically just runs across the battlefield and continually tries to do this little jump attack of his. See if he'll do it. But with Cloud out of the way, you don't have to worry about it. When he says it's over, jumps in the air and slams down. Come on. I mean, at this point, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Like I said, at that point, it doesn't really matter. Overall, Leon is much easier to deal with, but they're both a pain in the ass when they're both there. But if Cloud gets into the mood where he wants to spam his little Sonic Strike over and over and over and over and over again, he's easier to deal with at that point and at that point only. Because again, you can just block his stuff and be done with it. Alright. Quit. So we can re-equip Sora. Now it's down here, like it's not as good. It's not physically as powerful, but it raises your max MP by 1. And it's just, to me, it's a good weapon. I'll take it over the I'll take the ability to have one extra spell cast, potentially multiple extra spell casts, since you have the what is it? Those yellow bars, those orange bars, whatever, that allow you to cast a spell for free, basically. I'll take that over a small physical damage decrease. And if this is going to be anything at all, like I think it'll be, I'll need all the abilities to cast spells that I can get. Plus, the long range actually does help against enemies like this. These stupid large bodies. Once they start, they got a massive upgrade in the second game too. But it's weird because pretty much every enemy in the second game is easier than they are in the first game because they have the reaction action command things. Please just stop with this crap. I'm glad that these guys don't instantly start or don't have the ability to get super mega hyped up and start just body slamming everything in sight like their fat or large body counterparts. Fat bandits! Not bad, not bad. How's everybody doing? Have I asked you guys that yet? False Angels. And I do also like how it leaves the little flame. I guess. No, that's it. Just a little flame when you do a physical attack. Lionheart's not a bad, but I don't know. When I was younger and first played this game, I was under the impression that the Keyblades each had elements. I believe they do in Chain of Memories, but I do not believe that they actually, well, no, I know for a fact they don't actually have elements in this game, but I don't think they have elements in the second Kingdom Hearts game. Anyway, doesn't really matter. Get all of these dark balls. I do like that they gave us these kinds of whatevers, these kinds of Coliseum fights where it says, you know, times X. That means that you know they're just gonna keep spawning, because that's, you know, that it makes sense. Like, why wouldn't they just respawn? They respawn in the real world. How the hell would a Heartless enter a tournament anyway? what proof do they? Because you know these are supposed to be for heroes only. So exactly how the hell did these guys even? Whatever. Doesn't really matter. But this next fight, this next boss fight is gonna be interesting. It's basically gonna be just me the whole time. Wow, those three physical strength hit points actually matter a lot more than I thought they did. Because a lot of those enemies that I was killing in one shot, wasn't able to kill in one shot, and they still had like a third of their life left. Let me talk to you for a second. Those are the last brand new enemy that we'll see. I say the last brand new enemy that we'll see because there's another form of behemoth, but again, we've already seen the behemoths, so another version of the behemoths doesn't count as a new enemy to me.
Nothing to it.
If you notice back there too, upper right corner, you notice that Goofy and Donald have full health at the end of a fight. That's because they've got lucky. That's because they've got second wind, which allows them again to heal up instantly, or heal up fully after they die and quickly, as opposed to just kind of sitting there, wasting space like one does in the middle of a freaking fight. Donald with the Firaga to the gut. What's good, baby? Donald's a weird. Like, I wonder what made them think of this. Seriously, what made people think? You know what? Let's Final Fantasy characters, Final Fantasy style game, and Disney. Let's have Mickey Mouse, Donald, and Goofy be badass fighters with some little 15-year-old kid with a key that fights what's known as the Darkness, which houses both the Heartless, the Unversed, Nobodies, all of this crap. It's weird because I'm pretty sure the Unversed are only in Birth by Sleep. And these are the only holy enemies in the game. I don't think lightning hurts them. I'm pretty sure lightning heals them. I'm not really sure why lightning heals them. Oh my god. Maybe it's because they're light bulbs. If you look at their stomach, they actually do have like the whatever that thing is called.
Nothing to it.
The filament. Oh, here he is.
Yo, hey, how you doing, everybody? Yeah, got a minute? Hades, Lord of the Dead, nice to see you. Hey, guess what? I got a place for you.
This is such a weird fight. Like, first of all, I thought Hades would be the last one you fought if he was in this at all. Second, where did he come from? The way they just introduced this guy. Uh-oh. This is the main reason this fight's mainly just gonna be me. Because these guys don't block for beans.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Come on.
And, Hades tends to hit like a truck.
That's it.
But he's actually quite easy to deal with, again, if you know his quirks. Like, pretty much any freaking, anime boss. Pretty much like any, RPG boss. They've all got quirks, they've all got, things that you can do to take them. I actually think Hades is easier to beat on your own.
That's it.
Oh, my god. I don't know why I didn't start off with that, to be honest with you. Jeez, he hits hard. I don't know how to tell what direction he's going to go in when he starts doing this.
Hey, you having fun yet?
Come on.
Can you, like...
Hey, I'm starting to get warmed up here.
Now he's going to start to get pissed off here in a little bit.
Take that.
Because Hades is long been known for his calm demeanor. This is why I'll take the extra magic, by the way. He's almost dead, though. Oh my god. This attack, I believe, is his most dangerous one, too. Like, damage-wise.
Hey, you having fun yet? That's it.
You're an idiot. Come on, Hades. Come get this motherfucking work, boy. Come get this work. Do your feel the heat thing one more time. I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you couldn't resist, baby. You and me, Hades, we go back. Don't think I forgot about them $5 you owe me too. I ain't forgot about it. I'm coming for it. That's actually why I'm here. Screw the tournament. I don't care about the Heartless and doing all this other stuff. A strength increase, I'll take that because that'll put me to almost where I was before. This weapon is 3 attack lower than the other one. So it's technically I'm 1 weaker.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Hey guys, get away from me! Oh, come on!
I have no idea who that was. When he says, "Hey kid," I'm thinking he's talking about Graviga. Very nice. I'm thinking he's talking about Cloud, since Cloud is the one that he manipulated and used earlier. But I mean, the "hey guys" thing, I have no idea who that is. Nope. Wait, we done with this bitch. Because I would love to record this, but I gotta get my work done for the day. So, thank y'all for watching as always. My name is Ray. I will see you all in the next episode. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter, that kind of thing. The link will be in the description. Take care of yourselves, everybody. And until next time. Goodbye, everybody.